lot of the programs being discussed in these collaboratives are about trying to improve the management of adult patients with long-term conditions. And over the last 30 years of my clinical experience, I've seen the system become unbelievably complex for these patients. In and out of hospital, 3 or 4 different outpatient clinic visits, maybe 12 clinicians of one sort or another involved. And you and I could not navigate that system. So what these programs are about, I see they're about improving continuity of care for patients, and they're about helping patients navigate through this mass of people trying to help them. Everybody well-intentioned, but the care needs to be organized in a simple way. Got these miraculous technologies, cures, drugs, and they're used to maybe 30% of their potential because we haven't taken time to help people understand in relatively simple ways. And that's what these programs are about.
The Pacific Healthy Heart program is about doing something different. We found that things weren't working for the Pacific people in our own programs that we were running here. So we needed to sit down and work out what was going to work in the community.
Heart disease is very important to our community. Everyone knows someone who's been affected by heart disease, from young right through to very elderly.
So the different things are that we're using community-based dietitians, we're having practical cooking demonstrations, we're having exercise people in the community actually coming in and doing Zumba with the patients. We're having the local pharmacist coming in and explaining about medications. So it's a lot more focused on the Pacific people and their actual needs.
I had my surgery, my cardiac bypass in November last year, and since then it was amazing. And I'd like to touch on this patient's perspective, the layman's views on the program. I'm not going to touch the professional side from surgery, but after surgery. It was so amazing that being in the hospital for so short a time with a major surgery, it's only 2 weeks, and then I had this program. I never had a program like this before. And I found it after 3 sessions with the program, I found it very beneficial to me. It gives me a lot of understanding of what's wrong with me. And you know, in that perspective, I know what's wrong with me, I know how to look after myself.
Another aspect that is different, I suppose, is that we have specific language groups. We have amazing support from the cultural support workers. They are there in each different language group and help to interpret for us. We also did a lot of consultation with the Pacific people, had focus groups before we started to find out what the needs were.
They really put us at ease, and they talk the language we want to hear. It's not too professional, that something too complicated for us to absorb. The complication is this, that the doctor tells us you are suffering from cardiac failure. We don't know anything about cardiac. We thought he say about Cadillac. But in this language, they say your heart is not functioning well, instead of malfunction. What is malfunction?
Some of the other important areas that nurses can really help impact on people's wellness and keep them out of hospital is around understanding of medications, working out strategies to take the medications every day, and really beginning to understand how important medications are in many parts of your life.
And the other thing is that when the doctor say, take this is digoxin, this is furosemide, we don't know what the heck they're talking about. But the girls here, with this program, they really tell us what it is, what it's used for, and how to take it. They don't say take it. No, you have to take it because this is useful for that. If you have swollen legs, you take furosemide. You will take off the water from your feet. This is the language we understand, and this is why I'm so proud to have with you people. You give us courage and support, and to keep on living and enjoy life.
I admit in the hospital, it was very hard to me for me to explain this, but when I finished my surgery, the doctor told me that I'm gonna live for another 30 years. So that's why I'm taking part in every way I can to live another 30 years, or I don't know about that.
Nurses have an important role. Nurses working in an advanced role have got an important part to play in the recovery of people after a heart attack or any sort of heart events. And we need to make sure that we're working in the community alongside people and giving them the best evidence-based care that's possible. We need to work together, we need to work in an integrated fashion with primary care and secondary specialist services.
Nobody wants to be in hospital, and the VHIU team is trying to reduce the need for people to be in hospital. Two main elements of that work. One is trying to improve continuity, and that's across the transition between discharge and handing back to the residents of continuity of care, which is in general practice. And the other is trying to help people coordinate their care through the multiple pieces of this very complex health system.
The VIEW project is an integrated care team project looking at people who were frequent presenters to Middlemore Hospital, 5 visits or more in a 12-month period. We work as an integrated care team. We visit the patients at home, we link with primary care and other community care services.
My relationship with my GP is good. I see him more often than I used to. Because before I only used to go down there, go and see him when I wanted to, sort of thing. But now I go and make more appointments to go and see him, and it's been a lot better.
In George's case, he has now gained a better understanding around his medications. He knows what his medications are for. He knows the importance of taking them and the consequences of not taking them. We've encouraged him to have a better relationship with his GP. I talked to him initially about smoking cessation, and he's done that on his own accord without me hassling him too much on the 1st of January.
Yeah, I was a smoker for the last, I'd say in the last 20 plus years. I've decided to give up smoking. That was one of my goals that I achieved. I gave up smoking on my New Year's resolution was to give up, and I've been smoke-free for the last 4 months or so, and I gave up smoking on the 1st of January of this year, and I've been smoke-free.
He has been eating a lot healthier, buying his own fruit and veggies and cooking his own healthier meals. He goes to the gym, and he's also on a couple of other research projects at Middlemore, and he's attending his Middlemore clinics a lot more. Yeah,
no, the diet's been pretty good. I've cut down on my fatty foods and all that, soft drinks and stuff like that. I've joined a gym, which I didn't think I'd enjoy. And no, it's been awesome. I work out twice a week. And no, it's been pretty awesome.
So, being part of the VIEW program at Middlemore Hospital, Mum, how do you feel with that? Has it been a great help for you?
That's right, yes, it did. Yeah, everything is good because They did look after me.
And the support of the doctors,
The
and
doctors are good.
the translator,
Yeah.
and the home care.
Is and because I all got these things, heart problem. They got a bypass. I got a pacemaker now.
Pacemaker.
Yeah,
So you
so
feel much better.
I feel good. If the doctor didn't say anything, I don't think I have that. I won't be here around here anymore.
So do you feel more confident
But
now?
I feel good now with what they did.
You
Yeah.
understand better how to take your medication?
That's right. I take my medicine all the time in the morning, more, but I carry on what the doctors say. Yeah,
Okay.
it's for my own good.
That's
I
good.
think like that.
Then you won't have to go into the hospital as much. The thing that you don't like.
Yeah.
Our mother doesn't like coming into hospital, but her health, it's been urgent for her to come into the hospital, but now with the help, it's helped reduce that. She's more relaxed and she's more willing to cooperate because she knows what it means. It means that she will stay out of hospital, and that's what she likes to do, to be at home.
What we will do, we will reduce people's need for hospital-type acute care. And there's a moral obligation to do that because nobody wants to be in hospital. And we can prevent that with closer liaison between the hospital and general practice and community services.
I like the idea of team counties. It's about everyone working at the top of their game, and I think it's about everyone working together. This isn't just about doctors or nurses, it's about the whole team working together for the benefits of our community.